and welcome back to another Tales of Tribute game. We have a pretty long one here today, mostly because, well, it is definitely related to the patrons that we picked. Although not necessarily. Maybe the tavern was just a bit unlucky or a bit different this game. But anyway, we opponent goes Hlalu first. We go with Alessia, and let's play with some Druid King today. And opponent goes to Sijic at the end. So we have the old Sijic Druid King combo available in the field. A lot of Druid King cards get bonuses for every time a card is put into your cooldown. And Sijic, the toss mechanic of Sijic, lets you put cards into your cooldown. So that is something to take a note of. I think getting Time Master and Scrying Globe is what I would have picked if I were my opponent. But he turns the Alessia Agent into nothing, which is okay too. I think Time Master is really a great card. And I think Toss 5 is just so strong early. And we do want to get a couple more Sijic. If we go Time Mastery, we want to go a bit more heavier on the Sijic in order to get the Time Mastery combo off the 2 gold is quite important. Next up, it's either Prescience or Time Mastery. Maybe Prescience because it's more expensive, but if we pick up Time Mastery, it lets us use a Treasury once, which is also fine. Okay, well, he does that, so I think picking up Prescience is okay, it's reasonable. It's 3 gold, and you get to shuffle, see one more card in the tavern, which is fine too. It's not great, it's not the greatest, but it's still reasonable. So I think our decks are, you got 1 Time Mastery, 1 Scrying Globe, and 2 Writs of Coin. We got a Prescience, a Time Mastery, and a Scrying Globe. Unfortunately, a Time Mastery is there, and we don't get a combo. We drew all our Sijic cards this turn, so kind of sucks. We do have 1 Prescience, which lets us shuffle 1 thing away. Opponent picks that up, which is not, and he reviews Druid King Investments, which I would definitely want to pick up if I had the opportunity to, but I didn't. My opponent picks up immediately. So opponent has a good power generating card with the Druid King Investments. Let's see what our Prescience shows. Not much. Nothing too interesting. We do not want to draw these 2 gold coins next turn, so I think Oathman as an agent, quite good, quite annoying. We still have enough to turn one of our coins into a writ of treasury writ, so that's fine. Although alternative is kill our Alessian Rebel. It's still just not there on the field, just being annoying. As you can see, this game there's very little power generation. Hlalu is bad at power generation. In fact, I don't think it generates any power. Alessia, no real Alessia cards have showed up that give power yet. It's mostly prestige generation, and none of us has even used Alessia at this point. Druid King has some power generation. Sijic has no power, like very little power generation, and none of the power generation cards have shown up. Basically, that means killing agents may be a bit of a problem this game. Then again, Alessia has a lot of agent killing cards, and Sijic has a lot of agent killing cards as well, which also haven't really shown up. I mean, Sijic is good for killing agents, but it just costs 4 gold. It's very expensive. Do I want that writ? It's okay. I think it's not the best toss ever, but anyway, let's see where we go from there. Our opponent did use Alessia once to shuffle a single Alessia agent into his deck. I could fight over it, but I think I'd rather improve my economy a bit more. Although my economy is quite reasonable right now, but it's always useful to have a couple of Writ of Coins on the field. At the same time, if he uses Alessia again, that shuffles a Captain to his deck, and the Captains are quite a bit more annoying than the regular Chainbreaker or Soldier of the Empires. So far, I'm looking forward to this turn because I got a lot of gold. I got 1 Prescience to shuffle away 1 card of my opponent's deck. We got an Alate Quartermaster. Unfortunately, the combo 2 is on Prestige, so not much. I mean the tavern is not very interesting, but we have a good amount of gold to spend on the tavern with our current hand. So let's see what we can pick up here. Tithe, don't really want to tithe. Haruspex. Yeah, that's fine. I think as an agent, it's annoying. None of us have really picked up any agent killing cards yet, so Haruspex is, I think Haruspex is, and yeah, definitely Rag Picker. And do I want to keep the Rebel? What do I want to get rid of? Quartermaster. I don't like Quartermaster right now. I like what's Quartermaster supposed to do? I guess theoretically, my opponent may have some trouble killing Quartermaster because, like I said, not much agent killing on the field right now. I need to spend a lot of gold with the Sijic power to kill an agent. Alternatively, mainline inquiries or good shipment. Getting rid of good shipment means that we won't have combo potential with our Oathman, so that would be not the best idea. We've used some 2 good cards. Luxury Exports is great, so is Harvest Season. Our opponent still has not drawn his Druid King Investments. No, yes he has. but does he get a combo off? Does he get Scrying Globe to combo with it? That's a big question, because if he does have that, generates 2 power. Soldier of the Empire generates 1 power, manages to kill the Quartermaster we picked up. That is kind of fine. We still have the Oathman alive, which is really the most important bit. And he uses Psijic to kill my to kill the other agent, which is fine too. But then now he doesn't have much gold left. He could spend for Harvest Season in the hopes that he would get something good. The other Scrying card didn't get that. That's fine. Unfortunately, we draw a Time Mastery again without the combo, which is just pretty sad. Oh my god, these are all very bad cards. Feels good throwing them away. Firesong Haruspex generates a little bit of prestige, and okay, that is something we do want to keep. The old Dreaming Cave. Let's pick that one up. So now with Dreaming Cave, our deck has gotten quite a bit better. Now we can toss things even at a greater rate than before, and hopefully we start to reveal some things that combo with all these toss cards. Both of us are still at extremely low prestige because none of us are really generating any power. Like all these agents and tossing and gold. It's going to be a slow game, that's for sure. Currency Exchange is a great pick. I think it's a better pick than Hlaalu Kinsman. My opponent picks that one up. I don't know. I think Currency Exchange is probably the better pick. It is more versatile. The big Hlaalu guy, it basically you use it once and then you turn it into prestige with the Hlaalu hero power, which it's okay too. Yeah, we're picking up Dreaming Cave for sure. And let's see what Prescience can show us. Unfortunately, we don't have. I think we should have used our Prescience to pick up the Currency Exchange. That was a bit of a mistake over there. Now I don't want my opponent picking up, so I shuffle it away, but we could have picked that up, I think, and got something useful out of it. I also feel like we could have got Envoy of the Envoy up, but I think I value killing his agent a little bit more. I mean, the Oathman is kind of annoying. It does have 2 toughness, and there isn't much agent killing in the game going on. Not much power generation, so this is always useful. We draw all our Psijic cards this turn, and we can toss away all our bad cards, so this makes me happy. I would like to pick up Envoy, if possible. That would be when an agent, including this one, is put in your graveyard. We have a couple of agents. If we start tossing agents, it would generate quite a bit of value over time. Annoying agents. Not much agent killing still. We haven't seen any Alessia agent killing that are like the White Drake or the Saint's Wrath. Priestess of 8 is an extremely good combo with toss, because then you toss first, and you use Priestess to donate the bad cards in your hand, and your hand becomes significantly better after that. So I'm definitely picking up Priestess of the 8. In fact, I'll try to buy it first if possible. Oathman plus Scrying Globe, I think we'll be able to afford it. Then we toss. But let's see how that goes. Yeah, we can definitely afford to do that. I mean, you could argue that my opponent is. Oh yeah, Ebony Mine will pick it up with Oathman. You could argue my opponent is trying to buy the expensive Hlaalu Kinsman because it costs 9 gold, and then you can turn that into prestige using his Hlaalu power. Draw. See, now we're stacking our deck. We drew exactly what we're looking for. I think Prescience is not what we're looking for, but I think Haruspex and another Dreaming Cave are very good picks up right now. So now you can see Priestess 8 donate two bad cards away, turn them into good cards. There we go, perfect. Haruspex, every time an agent dies, I get 1 prestige, so gonna get even more annoying for my opponent. And now we have quite a good shuffling combo going right now. Some ideas that we could do here. I mean, I'm using a Druid King to try to shuffle away cards. I misclicked there. I was trying to shuffle away 2 cards. That's fine. Other ideas that we could have done here is we could have used our Hlaalu power to start getting rid of bad cards in our deck. Like, I'm starting to think that, say, this Prescience is not very useful right now. We have lots of economy. Also, the Scrying Glows become less useful later on. We have 2 like, we have a Dreaming Cave. 2 Dreaming Caves, in fact. So our toss is good enough, and we have enough stuff that generates more stuff. So at this stage, I'm starting to think Prescience and Scrying Globe are less than useful cards. So we can start using Hlaalu power to slowly generate a bit of prestige and also get rid of bad cards in our deck, essentially. Opponent kills Haruspex first, which is correct, so that he doesn't that we don't generate any more prestige. Then he kills our donating card, but he's having a lot of problems killing our agents right now. This turn, however, I'm not sure we can kill any agents, which is unfortunate. We could, okay, we can. We have the Alessia power. Alessia power for 3 gold does kill some agents, so that's not too bad. We do have a lot of gold though, so let's see what we pick up. Luxury exports does combo with our Halalu. We do not want to toss those away, so next turn is going to be really, really fun. I probably use my Saint Alessia power just to... oh, well. I mean, Alien Defector is fine too. That knocks out all agents, and that basically leaves the Saint Alessia online as an emergency button in case we need to kill... In case we need to kill some agents with just 2 power. Technically, we could... I mean, the other consideration is you're going for Patron Victory. Patron Victory is not so easy for me because we will need to use our Psijic at least twice, which is also expensive. I mean, Patron Victory is definitely a bit harder this game. My opponent can go for Patron Victory, so it's something I need to watch out for with Tithe on the field and a bunch of things. It's definitely something to be aware of. But so far, very slow game. Our opponent's Druid King investments hasn't really paid off yet. He hasn't got the correct combos going yet. Buys? Yeah, he got a Kinsman. He buys the most expensive card, which is not great. I mean, I'm thinking in the back of the mind, I need to shuffle away expensive cards so that he gets less value out of his Halalu Kinsman, especially if I can't afford it. So now, yeah, he uses the Halalu power to turn into a lot of prestige, but that means he doesn't have it anymore. Still need to be watching out for Patron Victory, and at this point, I think I can start to throw away pretty uninteresting cards. That's nice. Now we can stack our deck a bit more. Let's see what happens when we use our Dreaming Cave to draw the agent, and then let's get rid of these 2. Yeah, that's probably good. Now we have 3. Now at the end, you'll see we have 3 agents on the field, and my opponent. A bit of a mistake shuffling away the Halalu combo card. That means I can't use my Oathman to pick up a card. Bit of a mistake there. Let's use our Time Mastery though to stack our deck a bit more. These are all very bad cards. Let's not use them at all. And the insight's good. That's like a better version of the Time Mastery. Let's get rid of Time Mastery. I don't think that's going to be very useful at this stage. So our economy is great right now. We're going to keep buying good cards, and we can slowly gain prestige using Halalu power, which is sort of what my opponent was doing as well. Let's see if it can kill my agents though. We do have 5 toughness to go through, and not sure he can generate enough power to go through 5 toughness. He does have quite a bit of stuff. So actually, he can't kill all my agents. A bit annoying for me. We can use our Psijic to kill his. If he uses Psijic on me, that's fine. We'll just use Psijic back to kill his Envoy. 3 toughness is not something to be laughed at, and I don't think there's anything else good to pick up. I mean, we could pick up Right Collar. Right Collar is okay, but I'm not sure it's good in my deck. It is. We do generate a lot of gold with Right Collar once Right Collar is on the field. The problem with Right Collar is that is he not gonna kill my Oathman? Is he leaving it alive? I guess so. Okay, sure. I mean, the problem with Right Collar essentially is that you need to be able to spend the gold on something useful. If there's, say, a Crow in the game, you can use the Crow power to go for that one final push. And he reveals a Harvest Season for me, so thank you to my opponent. I will take that. He is trying to rush with Halalu power, but I am not sure rushing is going to do anything. I pick up the Right Collar because it's the most expensive card. It might not necessarily be correct though. We still have a Barter, which is nice. Oh yeah, Power Specs gives a bit more prestige. Very annoying, more difficult to deal with agents. Let's see what a Barter shows. We got lots of gold to spend. We should review Forest Wraith. That is something that's great. Not something my opponent wants to see at all. Is so good with toss cards, and this one only works if an agent is placed in my cooldown. I got a lot of agents, but I'm not going to be tossing them away. I think I don't want to toss my agents away. So this is the really bad version of the. It's like the unupgraded version of the other card which my opponent has. My opponent has to kill Forest Wraith this turn. It is the scariest card for sure. We have lots of toss effects in this deck. I mean, we didn't draw the toss effects this turn, but if we did draw them, the Forest Wraith is gonna generate an enormous amount of power. Unfortunately, we didn't. We only have like one tossing thing. So let's see what we can toss away. One thing. We want to keep the Dreaming Cave on top. Let's see if we can draw a card or something with our powers. Priestess of the 8 is nice. I will pick that up. Maybe I should have picked the Right Collar first to get the most value out of it. Pick up the Black Sacrament in order to not. And unfortunately, we don't have enough to pick up Imprisonment. But we are generating a good bit of power. Yeah, Scrying Globe is not that useful at this stage. It's just a 2 gold. It's not as good. I mean, the alternative is Prescience. Prescience is also fine to get rid of. That's also reasonable. opponent finally picks up the Shane Draft that he finally draws the Shane Draft that he picked up earlier. That manages to kill all my agents, but also because all my agents died at the same time, I generate a lot of prestige. So now we're 32. We're really close to victory. We have a Sijic Insight, Dreaming Cave, Dreaming Cave. That's going to, I think that should be enough to push us over the top. Plus, when you take into account Lalu hero power as well, and we're probably gonna find something else with all this draw and toss. So yeah, this is a very long game. Early game, really slow. None of us had anything to kill agents with, and nothing was really showing up either. Let's see what our Dreaming Cave shows picks up this time. Nothing really either. Oh, Haruspex, yeah, sure, why not? Let's just keep that there. Let's see what our Priestess does. Donate some things. We could have used Dreaming Cave again. That's also reasonable. Yeah, let's just use our Haruspex and our Red Collar. Let's see how much prestige we can generate this way. Prescience, sure. Shuffle, toss. These are great. Priestess of 8 is great too. Prescience, let's get rid of Ambush, we don't want that. I mean, we have 40 prestige, and our opponent basically has no way of getting rid of our stuff at this point. So we can just buy things. Buying things generates prestige thanks to Firesong Haruspex, especially because when an agent goes to my cooldown, I'm buying things. Agents is going to my cooldown right now, so yeah, a bit more power. Great, and let's just toss something. Let's just use this power to just toss something else for the win. Only thing that can save my opponent now is Patron Victory. If he generates, I mean, it's still possible. He could pick up a Tithe, but yeah, that's about it. Close to Void Steal. And yeah, thanks for watching.